Do you pick your co-writer, or do they pick you?
Tom was a friend of mine, and he was my musical director, and he came to me with this idea of High Fidelity. So he picked me. It was a good idea.
You stay friends through the whole process?
Oh yeah, yeah. You always have your moments, But we're still. I just saw him this morning, so we're very
Do
good
you
friends.
call each other in the middle of the night if you have to, or do you have rules?
It depends on, each collaborator has different rules. Usually you don't call in the middle of the night. Thank God there's texting now,
True.
So sometimes I have been known to text late at night and be texted by my collaborators, yes.
Do you have a lucky something that you do before an opening, or a charm that you carry with you, or something that you take from each set just to have with you? Is there anything you do that's cool and that we want to know about that's just you?
Let's see. What do I do before each opening? Well, I have various good luck things I do. I give thanks to my dad for sure, and the people I love who have passed before me, and I pray really hard, and like that, yeah.
Do you have a souvenir from any set that you know in particular was from?
Oh yeah, I do. Well, High Fidelity, which closed very fast, unfortunately, and they were like, it was so harsh. It was like everybody was crying on the stage, and they're like, wreck it! They were like, get it! They were salvaging pieces of the, like, so it was, I think my husband grabbed, like, there was like a set, like a little miniature thing, and we took that and some, records from the record store, and like that. And I have a Hands on a Hardbody in the closing performance. One of the guy the guy who plays a Marine, and he gets out early. Instead of throwing his gloves on the ground, he threw them out into the audience. And a friend of mine caught one of his gloves, and he gave it to me to hold on to. So that was really cool.
Fantastic. Yeah. It is a cruel business, man, and you're really
so harsh.
You're incredible. Do you coach a singer and say that's not how it's supposed to be, timing-wise or pronunciation-wise, in the beginning? Because the timing of a lyric or something, and you want to get it right, or do you let them just do what they want?
Yeah, I mean, you have great musical directors like Matt Gallagher, and who really know what you're going after, and you try to give a singer a time to settle into the song and learn it, and then if something is continually not being done the way you hear it, then you tell them. I've learned to have a little patience over the years.
But to
it's gotta be like this,
to start with a song in a room and then see an opening night with people dressed up and the fragrance and the aura of the excitement of opening night. You've had it time after time after time. You've had it all your life. It ain't right.
No. Hey, listen, believe me, I've heard every single opening night.
Oh my God. But let me ask you this, with all that's going on and the show's travel and everything, Peter Pan is the next thing we can look for?
Yes, December 4th, NBC.
And are you cooking up a new idea, or you don't want to say?
I can't really say because I don't have the rights to it, but I'm cooking up a few new ideas.
That's very thrilling.
Thank you.
Well, next song.
Next song, okay.
Great.
Thank you, Julie. This next song. Okay, this next song. Bulletins are coming in all the time. This next song is another song from Hands on a Hardbody. And here to help me sing it is, it's a song that ended the show, is Happy McPartlin, again. Never been the kind of guy who put his faith in luck. I was stubborn, I was patient. I wouldn't leave without this truck. My daddy always told me, don't wait for your lucky ship. You can grab it, go and nab it. Just don't ever lose your grip. If you want something, keep your hands on it. Hold it close to you. Don't let go one bit. It could be someone else, may have plans on it. So if you want something, keep your hands on it. Just keep your hands on it. From the moment I first saw you,
I knew I had to make you mine. There were other guys with hungry eyes just waiting in a line. I grabbed you and I held you close the first chance I could get. Chills went through me, hugged you to me, and I haven't let go yet. If you want something, keep your hands on it. Cling with all your soul when you find your fit. It may break your heart, it may hurt a bit, but if you love something, keep your hands on it. If you love something, keep your hands on it. And if you want something, let your purpose show. Hold it close to you, don't you let it go. Let it be your guide, Star of Bethlehem. If you want something, don't let go. Don't let go. Don't let go.
Don't think the contest's over just because the truck is gone. This contest is for life, and it goes on and on and on. We're all around the truck here, the best souls and the worst, slack-jawed with excitement, just to see who'll drop off first. That's the nature of us creatures living on this planet Earth. You're fighting for your breath right from the moment of your birth. So if you want something, keep your hands on it.
Don't let
if you love someone, keep your hands on them.
Don't
if
let
you
go.
lose everything, don't let go. Thank you.
Fantastic. Amanda, the co-writer's name's Trey Anastasio. Is that how you pronounce it?
Anastasio, yeah.
Anastasio.
Yeah.
You guys know he's like a rock star.
Yeah, he's the band member of Fish.
Now, do you find
wrote
that he
He and I
approached
co-
from a different point of view, or what was that like?
That was really cool. I started writing this with Doug Wright, and I became the de facto composer because we couldn't find the right person. And I wrote a bunch of the score, and then I met Trey. We were introduced by a mutual friend, and we started writing just songs and songs. He sang some with Fish, which was incredibly thrilling. And then he confessed to me that he'd always wanted to write a Broadway musical. and then all of a sudden, and my husband was like, Amanda, this is the guy. This is the guy. So I asked him to come aboard, and he said yes. So it was an incredible experience. I'm so grateful that he did.
It really is. Does he write the way a Broadway writer writes?
No, he did. Well, he was very canny, and it was wonderful working with him because I write good melodies, but he's a real musician and a virtuoso. And immediately, I'd written a version of the opening number, and he immediately was like, "But then these people are singing this, and these people are la la, and that's a la la," and I was like, "Oh, thank God, somebody's taking it over."
Wow.
So he heard everybody in the room, and he was a real showman. So like I'd written the lyrics to another song, and I thought my job was done. And I showed him the lyrics, and he was like, the guy's singing about the truck. Enough about the truck. I'm bored about the truck. What about this guy? I mean, who does he date? What's he happening? And I was
amazing.
like, wow, you're right. That would be a more interesting song. So he was
Very
terrific.
cool. And is there someone who calls you every night and says, have you gotten up to song number 3 yet? Is there someone who puts a clock on you and
No.
tells you you have to come in and play the songs for a group or the producers?
This one, it's a very entrepreneurial thing. I mean, I've written Bring It On, which I wrote was I was hired to do, so that was different, and we did have deadlines. And Hands on a Hardbody was the love child of me and Doug Wright, and then Trey Anastasio, and we had a commission to do it, but it was up to us, how quickly we wanted to do it or could do it, and.
Do you lose sleep over it? Do you worry, or do you
All
just
the
enjoy
time.
the whole process?
All the time.
Do you?
Yes, of course, of
But
course.
in your life, do you have a favorite musical or maybe top 3 Your whole life.
Sweeney Todd.
Really?
Yeah, Sweeney Todd. It's hard to beat Sweeney Todd, and several other Sondheim musicals. On the Town, which is running now, happens to be one of my favorite musicals. Gosh, there's so many. Guys and Dolls. I don't know. There's a lot.
I'm a little older than you, so but although Guys and Dolls.
Guys and Dolls. Yeah. I have to tell you that is the end of our singing portion. My piano player is an absolute champ. The entire music book was taken. So he played everything from memory. And I was like, so Matt, you got anything else? He's like, no, I'm out. Please give a warm hand to Matt Gallagher, who played everything from memory. And whoever stole my music book, you're in big trouble.
Probably somebody else put their stuff on top of it.
No doubt somebody took it home and thought it was theirs because it was a black notebook. But so he was such a champ.
You'll have to tell us what becomes of it. Well, let's say the next thing we can see is December 5th. Is that when Peter
December
Pan
4th.
is? December 4th. What time?
NBC, 9 p.m.
Where are you going to watch it?
I think I'm going to go there to the set, even though there's no audience place. But it's just so exciting to be around. I've never done TV, and it's so big, and it's really thrilling.
And can you imagine? She'll be there watching it live. We'll be watching
cool.
it. Fantastic.
Thank you, Julie.
Amanda, you've given us
so much.
You've given us a window into a world we can only dream of. I mean, who doesn't wish they would write a Broadway show? And here you've done it time and time again. Thank you for sharing so much
Julie.
with you. It's been an honor and a pleasure, and we wish you the best of luck, and we'll be watching on December 4th.
That's right. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Amanda Green. God bless.